Assalamualaikum, I am Raudah Jupri and I'm going to talk about the introduction. So first, it was established in 1963. The Coffee Bean and the Leaf is a coffee shop network with a long history, having been established in 1963 in the United States as a subsidiary of Jollibee Foods Corporation. Next is global present. The Coffee Bean and the Leaf has over 1,000 retail outlets in 30 different countries, including United States, Canada, Mexico, and the Middle East, along with Asia. Besides, it has commitment to quality. Known for its exceptional beverages, the Coffee Bean and the Leaf source high-quality coffee beans from around the world and roast them in its own facilities. The coffee is dedicated to providing a unique sensory experience. Moreover, it has diverse menu. In addition to a wide selection of hot and cold beverages, the Coffee Bean and the Leaf offer a range of food items such as pastries, sandwiches, and salads. The menu caters to the preference of coffee and tea connoisseurs. Lastly is environmentally and socially conscious supply chain. The company has made efforts to improve the environmental friendliness of its supply chain. It collaborates with organizations to develop sustainable or agricultural method, conserve conserves water, and invest in alternative energy source. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Izuramendi Mama Fendi. I would like to talk about supply chain process. The supply chain process of the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf company involves several key stages from sourcing raw materials to delivering the final products to customer. Here is an overview of the typical supply chain process of Coffee Bean. So the first step is searching. Coffee Bean carefully selects and stores high-quality coffee from different regions worldwide. They establish their direct relationship with farmers, cooperatives, and trusted suppliers to ensure the traceability and quality of the raw material. Coffee Bean places a emphasis on ethical sourcing, sustainability, and fair trade practice. The second step is roasting and processing. Once the coffee beans and tea leaf are sourced, they are sent to coffee bean roasting and processing facility. Coffee beans are roasted to specific profile, bringing out the desired flavor and aromas. The tea leaf may undergo various processing methods such as oxidation rolling and drying depending on the type of tea. We move to the third step, which is packaging and quality control. After roasting and processing, the coffee beans and tea leaf are packaged in various forms such as the cup, bags, or individual serving portion. Coffee bean ensure proper packaging to maintain freshness and preserve the flavor and quality of the product. The next step is distribution and logistics. Packaged coffee beans and tea products are then distributed to coffee bean retail store, which can be company-owned or franchise. The distribution process involves logistic planning, warehousing, and transportation to ensure the timeline delivery of products to each store location. Next step is store operation. Coffee Bean Store receives the packaged coffee beans and tea product for the distribution center. The products are displayed for sales and customers can choose their favorite item. Trained baristas are available to assist customers and prepare customized coffee and tea beverage using Coffee Beans products. The next step is consumptions. Customer can enjoy the coffee or tea in store where Coffee Bean offer a variety of hot and cold beverage, including specialty coffee drinks and tea-based beverage. The last step is sustainability and social responsibility. Coffee Bean plays important on sustainability and social responsibility throughout its supply chain. This includes initiatives to support farmers, promote ethical sourcing practice, minimize environmental impact, and contribute to the well-being of the communities involved in the coffee and tea production. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi, I'm Sharifah Fatima Shahada, and for my part, I will be present to you e-procurement for Coffee Bean. So first, determine what the firm needs. Finding or predicting a product or service that the Coffee Bean company needs is the first step in the purchasing process. They employ electronic documents like purchase requisitions, stock checks, standard reordering system like barcodes or forecasts, client orders, and routine reordering system like forecast to determine their needs. To make supply chain management simpler, Coffee Bean Company employ this technique. So moving on to supplier assessment, uh, comp- Coffee Bean Company must consider a supplier's appraisal before making a purchase of goods or services. Analyzing a supplier's potential to provide the coffee bean firm is crucial. A thorough review might be necessary for purchasing in greater volumes. Once a necessity for a purchase has been established, material specifications are created. To fulfill client expectation, Coffee Bean really needs to make sure the supplier complies with the requirement. Next, selecting and negotiating with suppliers. So the main purpose of this stage is to determine whether or not the supplier meets Coffee Bean's requirements. The selection of the appropriate supplier for the product required by the Coffee Bean organization is crucial. If Coffee Bean made a mistake in supplier selection, it may be quite costly for them. Negotiation and a selection process were completed. The purchasing teams will select the suppliers and go on to the automatic e-procurement system purchase approval process to approve their goods. Next, approving the purchase. Once the coffee bean firm had chosen the provider, a purchase order was placed electronically. Buy control gives users the ability to create buy criteria based on the approval rules created by the organizations and have that criteria automatically go through an approval procedure. If the purchase criteria had been granted, an automatic conversion to buy order would have taken place, saving time and effort. So next, request for release and payment. So Coffee Bean will use electronic method, including mail or fax, to place an order with the vendor at this period. They can shorten their turnaround time by leveraging an electronic exchange of data. Relevant paperwork like the bill of lading or the receiving report were needed for both shipping and receiving the merchandise to Coffee Bean merchant. These documents could also be created electronically. Last but not least, continual evaluation of supplier performance. After the present supplier was acquired by the coffee bean firm, following the contract award, the supplier's performance is being watched carefully. For instance, the amount of time it takes to deliver a product to them, the accuracy of the product that were ordered, and other factors. Coffee Bean will continue to place orders from the current supplier if they are reliable in their work. So that's all for my part. I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Nunasiha binti Muhammad Sultan. I will continue for the conclusion part. Firstly, to summarize all of this, the Coffee Beans and Tea Leaf has established itself as a prominent player in the competitive coffee and tea industry by capturing the hearts and palates of enthusiasts worldwide. Secondly, the Coffee Beans and Tea Leaf operates as a subsidiary with over 1,000 retail outlets in various countries. The company sources its coffee beans from locations around the world and roasts them in its own facilities, ensuring high-quality products. Thirdly, the company has cultivated a devoted customer base due to its unwavering dedication to quality and the extensive menu options it provides. It also offers a customer loyalty program that rewards members with benefits and discounts on future purchases. Fourthly, over the years, the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf supply chains has evolved to meet the company's growing needs. The integrated and dynamic supply chain ensure that its coffee beans are procured in an environmentally and socially conscious manner, aligning with the company's commitment to excellence and sustainability. Lastly, the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf e-procurement process ensures a systematic approach to sourcing goods and services, optimizing efficiency, and maintaining a high level of quality in their supply chain operation. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter for recommendation. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shahira binti Ruslan and I will be presenting about the recommendations. So there are numerous essential tips to consider when optimizing the supply chain and procurement operations for a coffee bean and tea leaf firm. So these proposals are intended to improve productivity, save costs, and maintain a consistent supply of high quality items. So first of all, it's a supplier selection. Select a trustworthy suppliers with a track record of dependability and high quality products. So examine certifications, social activities, and environmental efforts. So the second one is demand forecasting. Create an accurate demand projections by using past sales data, industry trends, and customers' insight. This information will allows us to be better, will allows the firm to be better, organize their procurement efforts, lowering the risk of stock outs or surplus inventory. So the third one is inventory management. Implement an inventory management system to track the stock levels, track expiry dates, and optimize inventory turnover. So this will assist to reduce waste and keep coffee beans and tea leaf firms fresh. So the fourth one is e-procurement platform. So invest a solid e-procurement platform that streamlines the purchasing process, promotes contact with suppliers, and allows for quick order replacing and tracking. Choose a platform that interacts with their existing systems and allows them to see the procurement process in real time. So the fifth one is, which is the last one, is the supplier collaborations. So build a good relationship with suppliers by communicating often and exchanging predictions and working together on projects such as quality, improvement, and sustainability. So this collaborative strategy can result in lower prices, prioritize deliveries, and share knowledge. That's all from me. Thank you.
Is that all from us for Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf? Thank you.